Hey, what's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review. I want to talk about episode 3 of The Mandalorian. Yes, Mandalorian dropped on Friday, episode 3, and it was titled The Sin. And what a perfect title for this episode, because in this episode, he doesn't finally do what's right. He's been doing what's right the whole time, but he makes the decision to make a moral decision that affects his entire relationship with the guild, the Bounty Hunters Guild. So in this episode, Mando, which is what we're referring to him now as Mando, he turns Baby Yoda over to, looks like, remnants of the Empire, Werner Herzog's character, and they want to extract something from Baby Yoda. We don't really know what they want to extract yet. I'm assuming it's going to either be just DNA material so they can clone it, because the doctor clearly had a Camino and symbol on him, or B, he wants to extract midichlorians. I don't care which one they go with. I think they're both kind of neat ideas. But, so Mando turns the baby over, and then he has this crisis of conscience where he finally decides, man, I can't turn this baby over to the Empire. I can't, to the remnants of the Empire. I can't do it. I've got to go get him. And we saw some of Mando's backstory here. We saw his family running from Clone War era battle droids, separatist battle droids, from the prequels, and we see him taking cover, and it looks like he's about to get it, and he gets rescued, but we don't know what he gets rescued from. I think he gets rescued from Yoda. I think the regular Yoda leads a battalion of clone troops to rescue Mando when he was a child, and I think that's why he has such a kinship, such affection for Baby Yoda, because it reminds him of the dude that saved him. I don't know this, and it could be completely off base, but that's what I think we're going to find out. I think we're going to actually see Yoda appear in The Mandalorian. Briefly, just as a cameo, saving young Mando. We got some look into the kind of the culture, what's left of the Mandalorian culture, and I gotta tell you, that was some of my favorite stuff, was the way he interacted with the other Mandalorians. And then finally, at the end of the episode, when the rest of the Mandalorians come to his aid, and this is the way. We're gonna have to move. This is the way. I love that. There's this. They can disagree and they can fight and they can not get along, because we saw clearly Mando was not getting along with all of them. But when it came down to it, they had their own code. The Mandalorians had their own code, and that came before anything else. So they came in to help him. And hey, if we got to move, we got to move. This is the way. This is how we survive, is by helping each other. So, guys, this is my favorite episode. It was my favorite episode by far. We didn't get any kind of Baby Yoda force power in this episode per se, but we didn't need it. What we got the Mandalorian going into this headquarters that was remnants of the Empire, taking out these stormtroopers and rescuing the baby. And it was probably my favorite scene of the episode was when all the bounty hunter pagers went off all at once, and they all knew, hey, we got to go after Mando now. That was great. That kind of reminded me of John Wick. That was like a very John Wick moment to me. But yeah, overall, this episode was great. It's my favorite episode so far. Just seeing the Mandalorians come in and work together to rescue one of their own. At the end, when Mando faces off against Carl Weathers' character, and by the way, Carl Weathers' character didn't die. I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing more of him. All of this episode was just Star Wars magic. It was Star Wars at its best. You don't need lightsaber duels and Jedis and all that to make Star Wars fantastic. What you need is great characters and great story to just inhabit this world. And that's what we got, and I loved it. So yeah, Mandalorian episode 3, The Sin. Perfect episode. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Well, I could have asked for it to be 20 minutes longer. But other than that, this was a great episode, and I just love where they're taking this. By the way, the director of this one, she's also directing the Obi-Wan series. She's directing all of the Obi-Wan series. That makes me very optimistic for the Obi-Wan series, because this was such a strong episode, very fast paced, no fluff in there, just boom, boom, story, and action. The action was tight and well done. Guys, this was a great episode. Mandalorian has not disappointed so far, and I just hope they can keep this level of storytelling up for 5 more episodes, because it's great. and I've absolutely loved it. And this was the best one yet. So if you haven't watched The Mandalorian yet, episodes 1, 2, or 3, what are you doing? Get out there and watch The Mandalorian. It's great. It's great Star Wars. And you know how I feel about it. Obviously, I love it. So this is my review for The Mandalorian episode 3, The Sin. What did you think of this episode? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Thank you for being here at the LQ Review, where we talk about all of the geeky, nerdy stuff we love to talk about. And until next time, we'll see you later.